evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to our playthrough of Civ 5, our Insanity Challenge. As you can see, we just wrapped up archaeology, and a whole ton of antiquity sites just popped up. I didn't see exactly where. It looks like there's three. One there, and one all the way over there. As I'm pretty sure we're the first to discover archaeology, that basically means that, well, it means that we're going to be able to grab all those great works long before anybody else can. We're working on our Eiffel Tower after we finished our NIA, and we lost our first unit, actually. I got a little bit greedy. I hopped up and grabbed that great profit, but then, of course, there's like 6 galleass and the city here, and there was 2 troops, so a foreign legion died. Oh no, the horror, the horror, the horror. But whatever, because we get to start doing fun stuff. What fun stuff exactly? Well, it's time that we forced our opponent's hand a little bit. It's time that we made them realize we're not screwing around so much anymore. We're actually here to kick their ass, and that means we're going on the offensive. Oh, fun! We are gonna take Utrecht, probably Groningen, and maybe Ninjemning. I butchered those pronunciations beyond belief, but whatever. Let's soften our enemy up here a little bit before we put the smack down on him. And smack down here. We will be leaving probably two Gatling guns on this side just to kind of hold the fort. Hold the line, you know, that sort of thing. These guys. Minor defeat. This cannon is in a very irritable position, which is unfortunate because I really want to deal with it. But so 3 antiquity sites. Grab those in a minute. We rigged the election in Zurich. Zurich is our ally by an overwhelming margin, and of course they are doing quite well. Actually, they've been hit by a couple of things, but their city is in no potential shambles, so we don't have to worry about them. Great profit, more order. And next up, biology. Hooray, biology. The war rages on, and we've lost a little bit of ground, actually, just by sheer virtue of the fact that cannon that I was talking about sat here and just bombed the ever-living crap out of our Gatling gun for turn after turn after turn. But no worries. We're upgrading our artillery, and oh, look at this. +1 attack per turn. It's a beautiful thing. Boom. Boom. And it's not quite dead. It looks like it's got some health left, so boom. And our Great War infantry. Actually, you know what? Since this guy's almost dead anyway, I figure, whatever. Let's, if he's gonna die, if he lives, he lives. Otherwise, whatever. Take the city. And it immediately raises it? Oh, awesome! I was not expecting that. I didn't know how that worked. That is amazing. And look at that. We wrap up the Eiffel Tower. Gives beautiful amount of happiness, it gives a lovely amount of culture, but really it gives us +12 tourism, which is really quite nice. In addition, time for another ideology. What are we gonna grab? I think it's time we crank our happiness through the roof. Now that's not going to play much into it right this second, but it will in a couple of minutes here when I start to slowly move everybody off of the jungle tiles and into the specialist roles. At this point, thinking 30 citizens is going to be about as big as it needs to ever get. Our hospitals and stuff like that will really boost that up even further, but that's something we don't really have to worry about right this second. We also, as you might notice, are a ways into refrigeration. We have oil. We actually have a resource. It's amazing, isn't it? We don't have any aluminum still, and the recycling plant, you can only build one per city, and even worse, you can only build, and I need the hydroelectric plant, the dam or whatever it is, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 squares, so that's plus 14 production, so that's huge. The only real possibility for aluminum that I see is right here, which means we'd have to plop down 1, 2, 3 citadels to crawl our way all the way up there, which is just not fun. Mind you, it might change as we explore down into this area, and I don't know how things work with the capitals, because the city here immediately was raised. We didn't even get a chance to like annex it or anything, which makes sense. We're in a one city challenge. So if we head up here, I wonder if it just raises it. If it doesn't, then we won't have to crawl our way up because we'll get the aluminum from that city. But that's all for something to be figured out. Other than that, everybody seems to be just kind of content to sit pretty in for the time being. Everybody's pretty much on alert. Everybody's got a role. They know what they're doing. You are going to be all kinds of messed up now. I think that's everybody. Oh, no, you still have things to do. All right. Okay, we'll come back. As you can see, we have built Cristo Redentor, which gives us a lovely little reduction in how much culture we have. You'll notice we are several turns into the future. Basically, I've been just rushing out as much as I can just to get things done, which has been working out pretty well, actually, all things considered. We picked up an artifact from here. We had our archaeologists go over there. We've got archaeologists working on this antiquity site right here. We got another great scientist, which I think I plopped down the academy here. And we've been at war recently, as you can tell. Things are still smoldering, and we got guys fixing things up. We are getting ready to go on the offense here. Let me just show you. The silver, the dyes, and the cotton, obviously I do not have. That is all from part of the peace deal, as well as our iron, our horses, a handful of coal, and a handful of oil. They were desperate to make peace. Well, not the Aztecs or the Germans, but I believe it was it Siam? No, it wasn't Siam. Whatever, and whatever the case, somebody was so desperate to make peace that they offered me everything they had. So I was like, you know, I'm not really one to say no to awesome deals. So I took it. What we are planning on doing here is after the peace treaty runs out, we're gonna just roll on up, take out Tlaxcala, and reclaim our silk here after we pillage the hell out of this citadel. And the only other thing is we're gonna grab this antiquity site and maybe roll down and take out Groningen. Flight is just about done, and that is basically going to be beautiful because nobody else has flight yet. So we are just going to build up the great war bombers. We have it says 14 oil. We actually have 7 oil. So we're going to build basically 6. That's the max capacity you can hold in a city without an airport. We're going to build up 6 fighters or bombers, and they are just going to go batshit crazy on dropping bombs on the sky or out of the sky. And because there's so many enemies and their range is like, what is it? 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can basically hit anywhere in our borders. And as soon as they declare war, they always move within... Fuck off. Ram. Fuck off. We're sorry it's caused a divide. We made a deal with him because we need somebody to trade with if we need to. But our planes will be able to level up like crazy. Just 3 waves of bombing and then set them to heal for 5 turns. And then 3 waves of bombing and they'll just get experience out the ass. One other thing that I'm going to point out really quickly here. Policies, please come up. Policies. Yoo-hoo. There we go. Over in our ideology, we have picked up Universal Healthcare, and we picked up Arsenal of Democracy. We haven't gotten any level 3 tenants yet, basically because one of them is you can buy space parts with gold. That's completely worthless. One of them is, one of them is +1 happiness from like water mills and something like that, and that's like a +3 happiness total, so not the greatest thing on earth. And the third one is +15 production when we are, I believe that's what it is. No. The other one is +34% tourism from broadcast towers. So we will be doing that eventually. That's probably the next tenant we'll grab. But for the meantime, I'm going to just cut out here until... well, basically until I've got all my great war bombers up and ready, and then when we're just about to take Tlaxcala here. Welcome to the Atomic Era! We have just finished up penicillin, and that moves us a lovely era ahead. We're right now effectively a full era ahead. The other people are just entering into modern era, while we are basically entering into atomic. We got a couple to go here, but no real big deal. Let's see. You know what? Oh, yes. Let's go electronics, because we'll go atomic theory next here. We are we're in the midst of a war. It's a real war, and it's a lot of fun now. Let's just see. Our great bomber, bombardment 1, bombardment 2, bombardment 3. Why do I do that? Well, let's see. That's not the one. This guy right here, he's gotten like 8 kills or something stupid like that. Let's see. 72. Yeah, he's got a ridiculous amount of experience so far, just from going out and let's just show you. Look, he can pretty much almost take out a unit on his own, and then with the help of like a Gatling gun, it's just a unit dies a turn just from the bombers, which is, oh, it's beautiful. Plus, they get 100% bonus of damage, so... let's put our bomber there. We'll put bomber number 2. His first strikeout will be on the same spot. Oh, not quite enough to kill, but that's okay. No real worries. Let's see here. We've got our +1 range artillery with the second shot, so this thing has just been wrecking things left, right, and center. Let's see, what is that? That's a cannon. Let's hit here. We'll blast you here. You have a shot, so take out you as well. And this guy has 2 shots, actually, which is kind of nice, but unfortunately it means that he's kind of a target. Our Gatling gun down here is holding quite steadily. It's just the one. Do I want to sneak over and steal that? No, I should hold and keep firing. Actually, let's see, can I move? No, okay. You get away for now. Our scout will sneak up and grab him in a minute here. There aren't any antiquity sites over here that I'm aware of, besides the one that's right here, and that's only 2 turns away. So I'm not worried about these guys sniping that, because if that comes to things, or if that comes to blows, the scout will just roll on over and steal it. We are gonna keep pumping out Great War Bombers, I think. First we'll put out a stock exchange, boost our gold a little bit. For now, however, that's about all there is to, oh, that's the wrong button. Go to sleep. That's all there is to show. I mean, we're just sitting here, we're milking it for experience. Everybody's gone and asked for peace already. It's Germany who refuses to stop declaring war. They want peace. Like, exactly 10 turns after they declare war, they're like, yo, peace, 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 we're sorry, we're sorry. But then they turn around again, 10 turns later, soon as the peace treaty expires, war! It's like they think they're gonna catch me off guard or something. They're stupid, that's all. We managed to pillage the citadel too, which is what I had set out to do. It means our troops have been as far in as that cannon is right there, and then withdraw out once we started taking some serious fire, because 2 cannons and 2 cities all being able to kind of overlapping range in this. It's down here's taking damage from that cannon. And shit, it actually looks like these guys might be headed that way. Oh wait, artillery? Who has artillery? What the fuck? Something just got hit by artillery, it said. Where? These are all cannons. It wasn't you that got hit. And it looks like you... Lag. It doesn't look like you got hit. Wait, what the hell? Ah, hidden antiquity sites. Well, you know what? I'm gonna roll over there and take him out right now. Because I can't afford to have them stealing my, my things. I'm not a fan of that. No, sir. Anyway, when we come back, we'll probably be several more turns into the future. And so, the moment you've all been waiting for. We're gonna have to kill off this cannon, this Great War infantry, and take a shot at the city in order to get and take the city. But let's do it. We can do it. I have faith. So how are we gonna do this? That is an excellent question. Well, you were gonna leave till very last. I think somebody else got an upgrade here. Was it you? No. Was it you? No. Was it you? Ah, it was you. Logistics. Beautiful. Now. Oh, okay, excellent. We'll be able to do this, no problemo. You took out that guy, and weaken that guy. Our second bomber, who is in rough shape, but I'm not too concerned. Do it one more. Ah, damn. Wasn't able to take him out, but that's what we have our artillery for. So, artillery. Say goodnight. Say goodbye. And... we'll hold on to that, see if we can't... bada bing, bada boom. There we go. And heal instantly. Oh, look at that. That city. Get out, great general. Get out artillery. Get out city. And now we can recapture our long-lost silk plantation. Oh, I'm a happy man. Oh, happy, happy, happy. Alright. As celebration, I'm going to steal these workers. I was going to steal those archaeologists, but they beat me to the punch there. There's a lot of shit down here. but they're not really doing anything about it. So you know what? Having just wrecked that city, where are you now? Elizabeth, you were clamoring for peace. How about you give me sugar and I'll... Give me some sugar, Elizabeth. There we go. Peace. May the peace be with you. We'd say force, but we are already kicking so much ass that we don't need any more force. In the year 2015, we finally discover atomic theory. And, oh, lo and behold, we actually have our own sources of uranium. It looks like one there, one there. Let's see. Yoink, yoink, and... Oh, wow. We got 4, 8, 12 uranium. Oh, we are just going to be nuking the shit out of everything. Oh, it's going to be fun. Oh, nukes for everyone. This lovely notification right here. Oh, the Manhattan Project is complete, and we now have the ability, although we don't have the tech to actually do it, we have the right, I guess I should say, to produce nuclear weaponry. Oh, it's a beautiful thing, isn't it? We are going to be dropping nukes left, right, and center, just outside our borders, because honestly, we won't be able to utilize any of the land, so, and we're going to have 12 uranium, so no reason not to go crazy. In the meantime, however, because we can't yet produce that technology, we are going to be doing a couple of things, including... I thought I had aluminum. Maybe not. Including, we are going to pop out a stadium really quickly, and we are going to produce a lot more great bombers, and a lot more artillery. Once we are done that, basically what we're going to do is we're going to leave our planes at home for defense, and our artillery will march probably 3 and 2. We might only need 3 even. Yeah, whatever the case, I'll figure it out. But artillery is going to march, we're going to have a Gatling gun, and we're going to have 2 infantry charging full front. Cities will fall so fast. So fast. And with, 6 planes sitting in the hangar here, we can pretty much obliterate anybody who comes to play in our borders. That's the kind of way I like to do things. We also, I missed the notifications because I hit next turn too quickly. We actually killed off, I think it was 4 spies or something like that. Somebody managed to steal refrigeration, which sucks. Unknown spy. But then we proceeded to kill off Siam's spy. We killed off an Austrian spy. We killed off... Austria? Was it Austria or Assyria? I don't remember. But we killed off like 3 or 4 spies, so it was a good... Whoa, geez, good turn. We also... the camera decided to come up here for me. We're also allies with Bucharest, and they are giving us 13 oil, because they got 7 here, and I think there's 7 here, yeah, and they're using 1, unfortunately. I don't know what they're using it on, but, and there's a very good chance that they will also be able to grab this oil eventually, too. They're also providing incense, technically, but since it's been banned by the World Council, it's... nothing I can do about it. Oh, and the final thing, just before Zurich fell. So sad, so sad. Not much I could do about it, but so sad. I think that's a pretty good stopping point for this round. We fought a significant war, took out City, and completed the Manhattan Project, as well as a bunch of other little tiny things. Germany's getting ready to go to war here, and now that this citadel is in my borders, I can repair it, and I can just sit somebody there and have all these guys constantly taking 30 damage, which would really push them back. But I think I will have to do the push up there next time, mostly by sheer virtue of the fact that I don't know when they're going to declare war, and I don't want to be caught out of position. If I'm just fortified around my city, I can easily mobilize and set up defensive perimeters. But if I've got like a cluster of guys going up here, I can't just sit one guy in there. I'd have to put like 1, 2, and 3 or something like that. And Porera is wrapped up, and jeez, where is this on the map here? Let me find on map. City strength. It's like half dead. They have declared war with Ife here like 7 times, 8 times. They're like, war! And then somebody else in their team will be like, no, peace, 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 peace. And then somebody else will be, oh, war, peace, war. It's kind of funny, the internal conflict that the AI has with itself. Until next time, when we come back, I will have produced the rest of my army, and I think we will begin our campaign to kill off everybody, our genocidal attack, in the next episode. Figure 2021 AD, almost 20, it's going to be 2022 AD. I think that's a pretty good time for death. Till next time, guys. Just because we're not really producing anything incredibly amazing that just happens to need anything, or need showing. And we're just continuing to sit here and bomb the ever-living shit out of this general area. I'm going to see if I can't, in the next 2, maybe 3 turns, take Tlaxcala here. But I don't know. It's going to be a tough push, because there's a lot of enemies in the way. Later.